What up, world? 502 King Paul coming out with another video. So in this video on Valentine's Day, February 14th, I thought what better day than to talk about the most important relationship that you can ever have in life. I mean, from the cradle to the grave, the most important relationship that we can have. And that's our relationship with our Father God above. There are several reasons why this is the most important relationship that you can ever have in life. But before I even dive into that, I want to give y'all something from the Bible. I'm going to start in book of Mark. It's chapter 12, verse 28. I'm going to go from verse 28 to verse 30. One of the teachers of the law came and heard them debating. Noticing that Jesus had given them a good answer, he asked him, "Of all the commandments, which is the most important?" "The most important one," answered Jesus, "is this. Hear, O Israel, the Lord our God, the Lord is one. Love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your soul, and with all your mind, and with all your strength." And I'm going to stop right there. So God lays it out clear and simple. The most important, the most pleasing thing to him is that you love him with everything that you have. With everything that you have. A lot of the turmoil, a lot of the things and situations we go through in life is because we are not putting God first. In our relationships, in our workplace, in our dreams, everything that we do, God has to be the center. He has to be the reason. He has to be the calling behind it. Otherwise, it's going to fail. It will be temporary. You know, I hear a lot of different people, and I'm going to use women for instance. Nothing against y'all, I'm sorry, but I'm going to use y'all for instance. I hear a lot of women say, "This guy is great. He's this. He's handsome. He's smart. He's funny. He's perfect." And then the relationship just falls apart. Next thing you know, the guy ghosts you. You don't hear from him. Something didn't work out. Something just blindsides you out of that situation. And I'm going to tell you exactly what it is. When you start placing too much emphasis on men in this world, saying how perfect he is, how funny he is, how smart he is, you're placing this person over God. That person is not God. He's not. You know, as perfect as you may want somebody to be, as perfect as you may want a man to be, you may want a woman to be, they are not God, and people will let you down. You know, not even intentionally all the time, but people are going to let you down. And when you find yourself like this with God, and there's something in between y'all, you'll find that he'll remove whatever out of your life that's coming in between your relationship. Whether it's a person, whether it's a thing, he will remove it out of your life. If you two are here, if you and God are here, and there's somebody in the middle that's messing up that relationship, he'll pull them right out. So if you think that you have this perfect relationship, if you have this perfect thing, and if you're showing that thing or that person more love than you're showing God, trust and believe he will remove it. Like I said at the beginning of this video, he is the only person who will stay by your side your entire life, from the cradle to the grave. When everybody else leaves you, the only person you will have is God. So that relationship should be very important to you. And what he asks you to do, you should be trying your hardest to do it, to please him. Because at the end of the day, when we leave this earth, we have to go meet him. And you'll only be able to enjoy heaven and all of its wonders if you held up that relationship with God while you was on earth. I just want to leave that with y'all. Don't want to bring down the mood of Valentine's Day. Go out, celebrate, do your thing. But at the same time, remember what the most important relationship is in your life. Remember that everything that you have around you is only a byproduct of what he has given you. So if nothing else, thank God for the things that you have in your life. Thank God for the people that you have in your life. and make sure that every single day you're working to build that relationship. In the same way that you shout about your relationships when they're successful, the same way you take those selfies and put them on social media, make sure that you're shouting about God. Make sure that you're raising him up the same way that you raise up those relationships. Let me take that back. Not the same way. You need to be doing it 1,000 times over. Give him more praise. Lift him up higher and see how your relationships in life also elevate due to you lifting him up higher. Hey, hopefully I said something that got through to somebody today. Hopefully I said something that y'all needed to hear. Please make sure that y'all like these videos. Very important, man. Like the videos. Subscribe if you're not subscribing. I got a lot of people that watch the videos and they have not subscribed. Make sure you hit that subscription button. Make sure you hit that notification bell. Drop me some comments down below. Hope y'all have a blessed day, man. 502 King Paul Battle.